Let's go over new details of Star Wars Episode 9, the final film of the sequel trilogy. This is Mike Zero here. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, as you all know, Episode 9 is currently being filmed over at Pinewood and Cardington, and aside from all of that, it's also being filmed over in the Scottish Highlands. Now, looking at J.J. Abrams and how he has this whole entire idea planned of implementing a lot of prequel trilogy continuity in this film, which could range anywhere from characters to places or things. From Star Wars Episodes 1 through 3, we could see a lot of these types of things popping up in Episode 9. Now, looking at this movie, we do have an update for everything here when it comes to some of the filming locations that they are planning to do and that they are actually looking at right now. And aside from all the ones that we mentioned in the very beginning of this video, this October they plan to shoot scenes over at the Palace of Caserta in or around the area of that will involve many extras. None of the main actors and or actresses are said to appear on location. However, interior shots of If It Is Naboo can be done in studio with the actors and actresses for all of the interior shots of that location. So the fact that they are looking at the Palace of Caserta, which they used as a filming location for Naboo in Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, the fact that they are looking at this for Episode 9 points further to the fact that Naboo could very well be making a return in Episode 9. Now, we've gone over this before in the past. Exactly why would we be heading back to Naboo in this movie? Well, I think that there are two reasons. Either one, it has to do with a time jump in the middle of this movie, very similar to what both Rogue One and Solo: A Star Wars Story did. And we actually get to see, quite possibly, the fate of General Leia and her funeral, and her final resting place could very well be on Naboo. The other, alright, if they really want to go this far, is they could actually have our main characters traveling to Naboo for a specific reason. You know, what reason? I have no idea. Maybe Rey goes there for a specific reason, maybe Kylo Ren does, or maybe just Finn, Poe, and Rose. I mean, the list goes on. I mean, tons of things can really happen in this movie. I'm not quite sure why Naboo would pop up in this film. The biggest thing that would make sense to me would have to be something with General Leia, right? Carrie Fisher's portrayal of the character. We do know that they're going to be using a lot of different techniques of taking Leia out of unused footage from both The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi and implanting her into new scenes. So if they wanted to, they could rotoscope her out of a scene and put her on the planet Naboo. I mean, after all, guys, if you go ahead and play the Battlefront 2 story, which by the way is canon, we do see a younger Leia on the planet of Naboo, so there is a history there. And with these movies and with the Lucasfilm Story Group, they are all very well informed of all the little tiny canon pieces, either if it's in comics, books, novels, video games, such as Battlefront 2, where in the story Leia does visit, right, in her younger years. She goes there. So she does have a history on Naboo. She's been there before, and I think that there's no reason as to why she wouldn't go back there later in life. Now, looking at Naboo, I think that this would be a great way and would definitely match directly up with how J.J. Abrams is implementing a lot of prequel trilogy content in this film. Naboo, to me, would be the perfect way for a lot of nostalgia for the fans, thinking all the way back to Episodes 2 and 1, and I think also aside from that, if they really wanted to make it very, very important to the plot, because we do know that some of the prequel trilogy content in this movie will be significant and important to the overall story. So maybe Naboo holds a very, very big value for Episode 9 that has something to do with one of our main characters. But anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.